Hi, and welcome to the show. I'm Leo Stakos.
And I'm Ron James.
I'll tell you what, guys, we are at Hawk Junction, and everybody's going crazy here. We are going fishing, none other to the place of Errington's Wilderness Island, ready to catch some fish.
I got 20 says I'm going to beat you.
I got 20 bucks says he doesn't, but I'll tell you what, guys, it's going to be an amazing trip here. We're taking the train all the way to meet our host, Al Errington, right at the Errington's Wilderness Island. It's going to be a fantastic trip. Stick around, guys. You're not going to want to miss the action.
Great walleye fishing and pike.
Let's go.
Toyota Trucks presents FishTV in high definition. Brought to you in part by Mercury, #1 on the water, and Rapala, crafted from experience. With your hosts, Leo Stakos and Ron James.
Big walleye, bud.
Whoa, what is that?
It's a walleye.
Pike. It is a big walleye. You're going to lose it.
Yeah. Maybe. If it keeps fighting like this, I might.
You're going to lose it. Ron moved off a little bit deeper, and there's the big guy.
Oh, that's a nice fish right there.
Fought hard. Oh, I just missed one there. Yeah, I thought that was a pike. The way he was taken up, I could have swore it was a pike. Now this guy, again, was dead weight, Ron. They're actually coming up. I got it at the top lip, so it ate it.
Yeah.
But look at, just the hook just fell out. I never would have thought in a million years that I'd be taking planes, trains, and automobiles. We actually landed in Sault Ste. Marie, took a 2.5-hour drive over to Hawk Junction, jumped on a train, and saw the most beautiful scenery that I've seen up here in a long time. If you haven't taken the train trip here up to Errington's, guys, you got to give it a shot. It's absolutely breathtaking. And don't forget your camera, because when you get here, there's even more beautiful things to take pictures of. No, I don't think we're on the weeders right now. I think we're just on the rocks. Look at that. The ones that come up earlier were a lot bigger fish. I think the bigger ones are on the feed here. We're gonna go up and down the shoreline here, twitch the edge, and I think we're gonna get some real explosive action.
These aren't the ones I'm quite looking for.
Yeah, right in those weeds. When I go to twitch again, the fish is already on it.
Nice eating size walleye, like millions and millions of these at Errington's.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, look at this, look at that.
You got another one right there.
He came up so slow,
What
just when I went to twitch, it swiped at it. Look at it, got it right. Oh, there he goes, he's gone.
Ooh.
I think what's happening is these fish are suspending off this point,
Yeah.
and they're coming up here to feed, because the wind was blowing in here all day, blowing in all the minnows. So these fish are stacked up in around 8 to 9 feet of water, and we're running our baits just above that, and they're coming up and feeding on those baits. You know, I gotta tell you folks something. For those of you who think you're using too big of a lure, I gotta show you this. This is incredible. This is a little pike. Look at the size of the pike in comparison to the lure. Unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
Look at that. There's the lure that it hit. So for you folks at home that think you're using too big of a bait, I'm here to tell you, these things will eat anything. That's a nice walleye, Ron.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm getting pike, you're getting walleye.
Oh, I know.
You know what, it is moving in pretty good, isn't it? But you know what's happening is it's turning the pike on, turning the walleye
I
on.
think the fish are turning on, but I think we're going to be turning off, sure. Let that one go.
I think it's just a matter of getting them to commit to the bait, Ron. I don't think they're moving around too far.
No, they're just maybe moving down in this little area right here, but look at this one. I got him.
Now, you're doing something smart using a spinning rod because you're not pulling the line as much away from the fish, where I'm using a bait caster.
It just kind of sits there, right in their face.
Yeah. You're leaving a lot of slack line.
Every time I see my line, I don't even, like, they're not hitting it hard. They're not giant fish, but I mean, they're great eating fish. And they're a lot of fun, especially when you get them on these husky jerks. All I'm doing, just sitting there watching the line. I'll cast out, bring it down about 3 feet with a reel, and then stop it. And then twitch, twitch, twitch. And I got a little slack line, not a lot, but just a little. When that line straightens out, that's when you know you don't even really, you just feel weight. Right on that current break. You're just sitting there, weren't you?
Just sitting there waiting. He came up, little guy, probably came up with 3 or 4 of them.
The little one took it first.
Took it for a whirl. This is a great sign for this lake. Getting a walleye this size.
Yeah, it really is. But that was hilarious. I was looking down and he come up so fast and twirled on it and just ate it. He just turned on it, just got him underneath. Nice and easy, just popped right out. Still not a big fish, but you know what? That was a lot of fun watching that fish just turn on that. Now look at the size of the husky jerk and look at the size of the fish that's hitting it. That cloud color is just deadly out here. Nice. Thank you.
You know, it's nice when you can use a different technique that they normally use here. Primarily, it's more a jig and live bait.
Yeah, that's what they use is jigs and live minnows. And then we started throwing these around, and
Who started throwing these around?
we did.
Who?
I did.
There you go. Now our guide's getting into it, right behind us.
See that white tip on their tail every walleye you get. They flare their gills. You gotta watch right here where it turns. You see that part right there? That is sharp as a razor right there.
Try shaving with it, Ron.
Some of the features these walleye have to survive in these waters.
Hey folks, Leo Stakos here with your tip of the week. You know, Ron and I travel all across Ontario, and one thing that we don't mess around about is making sure we have the proper tires on all our equipment. The first thing you want to do is you make sure that all your trailer tires have ST designation. Those tires are made specifically for trailers. You want to make sure they have the proper one. And secondly, you want to make sure you have the proper load capacity or ply rating for the tires based on what kind of boat or how much weight you're going to be pulling. More importantly, guys, you have a big investment here. You want to have a lot of fun. Don't play around. Make sure you have the proper tires. Pick up a set of Hercules today.
Lots of little fish in here. This is okay, because I know there's bigger ones. That's a better one. That's a better one there, bud. That feels pretty heavy. There we go. It's a walleye.
It's a pike.
A walleye, bud.
No, it's a pike.
I think it's a walleye.
Look at that.
They're out there suspended, I'm telling you. They're chasing that bait around.
Well, you cast out there. I'm going to cast in.
All
I
right.
stand corrected. It is a walleye.
Nah. It's a walleye.
Right off this point.
That could be the ticket, you know. They might have moved right on this point.
Well, I've been throwing a few casts here. I've got the first one I got here to hit, but there's no reason why there wouldn't be some sitting along this one. No, you stay in your deeper water there, Ron.
I'm going this way.
Having a little bit of problem getting this off. There you go.
You want pliers?
No, I got it. I got it. A little walleye.
I wasn't going to give them to you anyway.
I know you weren't. You don't want me to catch any more fish off.
No, I don't.
There you go. Just got back in the water.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what are you doing fishing my area there, buddy?
Bud.
Showed you where the fish are again, huh?
Actually, the Garmin did.
You notice what he does here, folks? He turns the boat out now, so I can't cast.
That might be a pike. The walleye, little one. These are the ones that could give you trouble right here like this.
Yeah.
He hit it hard. I thought it was a big boy.
Yeah?
Just a little wee gasser, but nice, fun.
Portions of Fish TV are sponsored in part by Toyota Truck, Never Quit, and Coffee Time, where coffee time is anytime.
It's a good one. Loaded in here, bud.
Well, you know what? The Garmin was going off, marking all kinds of bait fish.
Look at how far you took that bait in, bud. How are these husky jerks working out?
They're working. Oh, there we go. There's another one. And again, right at the bottom
right
of the boat.
at the boat. Look at that. Another double header. How many is that now?
Now this guy just railed it wrong.
Yeah, you know what? It looks like a better fish too,
I
man.
think it is, buddy.
Oh,
Oh,
nice
yeah,
fish.
nice fish. Nice one. They cannot leave that husky jerk alone. They love it. Now that is an Errington's walleye right there. That's what you got to come here for, guys. Beautiful colors, beautiful fish, beautiful day. See you later. It's another good one.
I'm gonna see if I can get another double header. We've only had like 10. That's a nice fish.
I love it. Look at it. Nice chunky fish.
Look at our guide's got one too.
But you know what he's doing though, Ron? He's casting to the bait fish. Oh man, there's nothing better than catching walleye and husky jerk.
It's time for Motor Guide Tackle Box.
Okay guys, let's take a minute of the action and show you exactly what we're using today. I'll tell you what, when you come to Errington's Wilderness Lodge, you're gonna need an assortment of jig heads and some Trigger X grubs. They always catch walleye, but when those walleye are chasing minnows up to the surface, you're gonna need yourself some husky jerks. And that's what we're catching our fish on right now, husky jerks. The green back with the orange belly, the one Leo's using, 6-inch, and I'm using the clown color. And when they're chasing those minnows up, you are on them. This bait runs about 5 feet of water, 4 to 5 feet of water. Fantastic, fantastic when they're chasing minnows. You're gonna need a shift, Rapala rod and reel. Great quality rod and reel with a great drag system. We've got 832 20-pound Suffix braid on here with a fluorocarbon Suffix leader. Ideal for that clear water conditions. Make sure you got yourself a medium soft tip action rod, and when you come down here, bring these husky jerks and get into these walleye. It is absolutely fantastic. So let's get back to that fantastic Fish TV action. Oh yeah, bud. That's a good
he's
one.
chunkier. Yeah, that's
a
better,
better fish. That's a nice fish right there. Boom.
That was close. Be careful with those hooks.
Oh yeah, those sharp hooks, man. Good eating size walleye. Nice healthy fish, man. They got some beautiful fish in this lake. At least I think it's a little one.
That's a nice one, bud.
Another nice one. Got him on the back hook, bud. Just on the very back.
It means he came up right behind you.
One after another on these husky jerks. Well, we are in 14 feet of water. We're marking bait like crazy. And these fish are suspended, and they're just chasing bait everywhere, and I love it. I'm just loving it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, that's a big walleye.
Did you see him run?
Oh,
That's a beautiful fish right there. You know what? I think we'll get a picture for the blog here at Errington's. Put this guy in. Stick around. More Fish TV action where that came from. Whoa, see you later, buddy.
Look at that.
That's what you get, walleye. Thank you, buddy. See you later.
Nice, look at the colors on them, eh? Little teeth in them.
There we go. Nice little pike-a-rooney. Back in the water he goes. See you later. I'll tell you what, Ron, while you're getting the food ready, I'm gonna catch myself a walleye. Another pike-a-rooney. Just showing some fun. Well, you know, Al, I gotta tell you, there's nothing better that I enjoy than a shore lunch. I wanna ask you a few questions here, because, you know, every time I go to a place, I always like to know the history behind the place. How long has your family actually owned the resort?
Since 1975.
1975, wow. So what kind of changes have you done to the place since then?
Well, actually, it's a completely new resort since then. When my parents got it back in 1975, it was just all plywood cabins and very, very, very basic. Actually, we have a few guests here who still remember that from the basic stuff.
All right. See, that's what I like to hear. I like to hear people coming back every year.
But then in the late 70s, we started rebuilding everything, and that was my job when my parents owned it. I built everything, all the log cabins, the lodge, everything I built.
Fantastic. Well, I got to tell you guys, you got to get out here to Errington's Wilderness Island. It is absolutely incredible. And in about a few minutes' time, we're going to be enjoying our shore lunch here. We're going to get back to some fishing. Stick around for some more Fish TV action. Take it all.
That'll be a walleye.
I left that thing just sitting there. He came up and just gulped it. We're just going to keep going and plucking away at him. See you later.
I'm telling you right now, this is a monster fish. This is a heavy fish, man.
What happened? You just cast it out.
First jerk.
That's got to be a pike.
It's not a bad pike at all.
No, he hit you hard, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's a good fish right there. That's not bad. Good walleye, bud.
The walleye! Whoa, whoa, look at that baby right there.
Nice catch.
Look at that. Beautiful walleye. See you later.
That's a nice one too, bud. Look at this.
That's a really good fish.
Good eating size fish too, eh? Just reeling in, trying to get another cast in. There's walleye.
Beautiful fish right there. Another one. Nice, healthy walleye, man. You got to get up here, guys. Errington's Wilderness Island is exactly what it is. It's a homegrown place, second generation. The guides are incredible. And you know what, I don't want to say too much because it's just over there, but our guide, Brad, has been absolutely incredible to fish with. He's a real treat, and he's putting us on these little babies right over here. All right, here we go. In the water you go. See you later. Oh, there we go, I got one too. There we go. Oh, I got a nice walleye, bud. Look at this one. Came right up to her. You got one on as well.
Mine's a little smaller than yours.
Just came up and rolled on it. Look at, I had 4 other ones come up after this bait and miss it. Well, this is gonna be a little bit of fun trying to get off here. Good thing the walleyes don't like to thrash too much.
Not bad.
There you go. Just want to be nice and careful. Look at that. You got a nice one on as well.
Oh.
Beauty. You know, it's just this one particular area, Ron.
Just off this point, eh?
You know what I just realized though? I'm going to loosen my drag because when that fish hit, it straightened out the hook.
Really?
Yep. Nice quality fish right there, boys.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Beautiful. That's what you come down here to Errington's Wilderness Lodge for, right here.
Sweet.
Wow. Here, let me help you grab that thing,
Bud,
bud.
look at the size of this thing. Belly him. Get him.
I got him.
Look
at that.
Yeah.
You started smoking me at the end here, buddy. I don't know what happened.
That clown.
I'll tell you what, you got to get yourself out here. You got to do the whole experience from the train to Sault Ste. Marie, out to Hawk Junction, down here to Errington's Wilderness Island for quality walleye like that.
Wow, man.
You did good, buddy. You did good. I'm even going to tell you, you did good. At the end here, just at the end, he started smoking me. And you know what? I don't know why, but I think it's because of the action of using a spinning rod. Doesn't matter why. Until next week, guys, I'm Leo Stakos.
I'm Rod James.
We'll see you next time on Fish TV.
Bye now.
And away you go. All right, let's hold this here. See you later, buddy. Right down to the bottom, Ronnie. Yeah.
Love it.
Portions of Fish TV are brought to you in part by Lund, the ultimate fishing experience, and Robin's Donuts, fresh, fast, and friendly.